Hi everyone, my name is Gina Niceforo, and I'm thrilled to be here today to teach you about one of the most geologically diverse places on the planet, Grand Canyon National Park. I'm not alone in my excitement and intrigue for the Grand Canyon, since it was this same wonder that gave way to the Grand Canyon being considered so geologically prevalent, when in the mid-1800s many began to take notice. John Wesley Powell is the most well-known geologist to first shed light on the Grand Canyon's geological relevance. Powell spent 101 days rafting down the Colorado River through the canyon, taking note of extensive geological anomalies. Powell, along with other naturalists of the time, such as Teddy Roosevelt and John Muir, realized the Grand Canyon's importance and fought for its preservation. Their persistence paid off when on February 26, 1919, Woodrow Wilson designated 1 million acres of Arizona land as Grand Canyon National Park. And thanks to its geologic diversity, it is also one of the most visited annually in the country. Beginning at the end of the Cretaceous period and lasting roughly 30 million years, a geologic event took place, an event of massive proportions. The Farallon Plate subducted under the North American Plate, causing tremendous uplift that eventually created the Colorado Plateau. These 30 million years of subduction, uplift, and erosion also shaped many of the Colorado Plateau's stunning geological features, such as the Grand Staircase, given its name because it reveals 2 billion years of the Earth's history in its incredibly well-preserved rock layers. The most recent uplift, which occurred 5 million years ago during the Neogene period, lifted the Kaibab Plateau 8,000 feet above sea level. This uplift allowed the icy Colorado River's powerful waters to carve the massive Grand Canyon through extensive downcutting and erosion. The result? A 6,000 feet deep, 18-mile wide, 277-mile long canyon. Though the Grand Canyon's formation is a Cenozoic event, geological studies reveal 2 billion years of the Earth's history, all the way back to the Precambrian eon. The Grand Canyon's oldest Precambrian rocks are Vishnu basement rocks. Vishnu schist is the oldest and most prominent of the Vishnu basement rocks. Next, from a period of about 825 million to 1.25 billion years ago, a shallow sea in its deposition created the Grand Canyon rock supergroup, which cannot usually be seen from normal view within the canyon. When examined by experts, a great deal of sandstone, limestone, shale, and basaltic lava are revealed. The next big event is known as the Great Unconformity. Around 600 million years ago, the sea must have eroded all sediments at this point, since none are present for about 30 million years of history. The next three layers are part of what is known as the Tonto Group, beginning 545 million years ago and lasting 30 million years. First is Tapete Sandstone. Next is Bright Angle Shale. Bright Angle Shale contains trilobites, fossilized worm trails, and many other fossils. Mauve Limestone is the next layer of the Tonto Group. And after that is the Temple Butte Formation, which contains loads of freshwater fish fossils, dolomites, and other marine fossils. Their average age is about 350 million years old. About 15 million years later, the Redwall Limestone layer formed, containing more new fossils, such as this lacy bryone fossil. The Supai group is next. Occurring about 285 million years ago, it displays primarily shale and sandstone. The next layer is Hermit Shale, containing lots of mudstone and sandstone, as well as fossilized fern and other plant remains that are over 250 million years old. The 260 million year old Coconino sandstone layer is made up of pure quartz sand. These are petrified sand dunes. Footprints and other fossils are prominent here as well. The next two layers are very similar. Both are made up of sandy limestone. The Torowheat Formation is 255 million years old. And the Kaibab limestone layer is 250 million years old. Both contain abundant marine fossils, such as sea lilies, mollusks, and fish teeth. There are over 500 species of birds, mammals, reptiles, and amphibians in Grand Canyon National Park today. Unfortunately, many are endangered. The California condor is one of the most important species in the park because of its critically endangered status. Things are looking up for this rare bird species since its numbers have risen from 25 in the wild in 1982 to 160 today. The aber and kaibab squirrel species both reside in the park. However, what's so special about them is that the kaibab only lives on the north side of the Colorado River, since the Colorado River split the land in two. It's actually a subspecies of the aber squirrel. The Mexican spotted owl is another beautiful but endangered Grand Canyon bird species, although they do usually keep well hidden from visitors. There are also over 2,200 plant species in Grand Canyon National Park. In fact, there are over 1,800 species of vascular plants, such as the barrel cactus, the yucca plant, and the red bud tree. There's also 167 species of fungi, 195 species of lichen, and 64 species of moss, as seen here at Ribbon Falls and Elves Chasm. Grand Canyon National Park is world-renowned and one of the most visited national parks in the United States, with nearly 5 million people taking in the magnificence of this natural wonder each year. 90% of the park's visitors will go to the lower elevated South Rim, mainly because it is milder in temperature and open year-round. The history-revealing geology and out-of-this-world beauty that is Grand Canyon National Park has inspired generations for almost a century and will likely do the same for many generations to come. I hope you all had a great time learning about Grand Canyon National Park and are inspired to explore its natural wonders in person. And when you do, please remember, leave nothing but footprints.